There's a disconnect in the minds of people who are claiming to be Christian. When the gift of salvation is offered to us, we have to understand the terms and conditions that apply, per se. The renewal of our minds and the reconstruction of our heart and the sin that we were born into is being taken away from us. And we are given a new mind, given a new heart, the mind of Christ and the heart of Christ. There's too many people blindly accepting this gift and not understanding the terms and conditions that come with it. When adversity is present in a person's life, they start to get angry with God, they start to be frustrated with Christ, and they start to ask, why is this transpiring in my life when Christ is the one who ordained for that to happen, for the genuineness of your faith to be brought out? Not only for the genuineness of your faith, but for you to be able to defend the honor of Christ and defend your faith. To be able to help those who are ignorant to what it is that, to the spiritual warfare that is transpiring around them, and they have no idea, but are given antidepressants to be able to fix the depression when it's just a demon upon them, causing havoc around their life. Or a person dealing in alcohol, dealing in partying to fill a void that only Christ can fill. We have to understand that when we claim to be Christian, we can't live a double-minded life. The ways of death have to be put behind us. The reason why salvation was given to us is because that's the way of life. The ways that we were operating in were in death prior to Christ coming and dying on the cross for our sins. We have to understand that every action that we take when we claim to bear the name of Christ is a reflection of Christ. It could either exalt him or it could either smudge and taint the name of Christ. In Romans chapter 6, Paul says, chapter 6, verse 4, let me find it. Therefore, we were buried with him through baptism into death, that just as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we should also walk in the newness of life. Us as followers, when Jesus calls his followers the salt of earth, we have to understand that what he meant by salt, he meant influence. If we are no longer capable of being salt, the salt of the earth, being salty to a person, losing our influence to a person because of the double-minded life that we seek to live, we can never be an asset to the kingdom of Christ. We can never truly have influence in a person's life if one day we're posting about church and the next day we're out drinking, next day we're out partying. We have to understand that there are people who are looking towards Christians. They may look up to you and they may think that it's okay to go out and party. It's okay to go to church and party and live two lives that cannot coexist with each other. We have to understand the severity of claiming Christ, of claiming to be followers of Christ, claiming to be disciples of Christ, because our actions, when we speak those words upon our lips, can either lead someone to life or lead somebody to death. So we have to self-reflect. We have to check our hearts. We have to truly pick up our cross. Because if we truly aren't picking up our cross, we're just clanging gongs and empty vessels.